So I'm sure you've come up with a few different ideas on how to design our mulch decomposition experiment. There are a few different ideas that scientists always want to think about when we're setting up an experiment: replication, randomization, and control. In science, it isn't enough to collect data just once. Often, scientists think about the idea of replication or having multiple plots. In ecology, we usually want to have at least 5 replicates in each treatment to be able to statistically analyze our data properly. 7 or 10 replicates is even better, because that way, if something goes wrong with one of our samples or one of our plots, it doesn't mess up the whole experiment. So for our experiment this year, we don't want to just put out 1 bag of each type of mulch. Ideally, we want to include at least 10 or more bags of each kind of mulch. We also have to think about randomization. Sometimes you can affect your results without even knowing it. For instance, I maybe put all of my bigger bags in an area that's more shady, and the lack of sun affects the decomposition rate. Randomly assigning areas to one treatment or another helps prevent that. In our case, we randomly chose which litter bag to put in which area around this site. Finally, you want to think about control. These are the things that you want to keep the same between all of our treatments, that the only thing that differs between them is the thing you're investigating. So in this case, we only want the thing that differs to be the type of mulch. We'll try to keep everything else the same, like using same sort of material to make our bags and putting about the same size of mulch inside each one. Did you think about replication, randomization, and control when you were designing the experiment? If not, you'll have a chance again soon. When you're ready, move on to the next slide to try to design an experiment for our second and third research questions on your own.